friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adele and today I'm starting my first productivity series and I'm super excited because I love planning and organization and everything like that. So today's video is going to be how to achieve or accomplish your goals, because a lot of people talk about how to set goals, but I don't think they really follow through and give good advice about how to actually achieve your goals. So today I'm going to be sharing some of my own tips to help you accomplish your goals for the year, because it's already December and the new year is so close and I can't believe that we're already here at the end of the year. Make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications so that you know when my videos are going to be dropping. I'm going to be doing this productivity series through December and January, just based around how to help you basically organize your life for the new year. So with that being said, we're just going to get right on into it. The first tip that I have to achieve your goals is to write them down. And this is super important because once you write them down, it makes it feel official. You know, it's not still in your head, you actually wrote it down and you're motivated to get them done. People who write down their goals are also more likely to achieve them, and writing them down makes it a lot easier for you to be able to break them down into smaller, more manageable chunks, which actually leads me to my second tip, which is to take small steps. You won't be able to accomplish one big goal without breaking it down and making it into smaller action steps that you can actually go through and accomplish one at a time. The best thing to do is to just focus on one action at a time so that eventually it all just kind of builds up into the big goal. And also having these smaller goals and being able to mark them off every time you get one done, it shows you your progress and keeps you motivated on the road to achieving your bigger goal. My third tip is to make it what you can control. One of the biggest things that I struggle with is trying to get a lot of things done that aren't necessarily things that I can control. So I'm learning to kind of step back and not worry about things that I really have no control over. So for example, if you're trying to set a goal of making all A's at the end of the semester, you can't make your goal be make all A's, because you're not the one giving yourself that grade. You can't decide your grade. So instead, you're going to make it what you can control and say, I'm going to turn in every assignment on time, or I'm going to try my best on every assignment, because that's really all you can do. As another example, if you make YouTube videos, don't say, I want this many subscribers by the end of the year. Instead, make it, I'm going to post consistently every week, and I'm going to make it a good quality video, because that's all you can do. That's what you can control. You can't control how many people subscribe to you or what grade you're going to get, but you can control your own behavior. And that leads into tip number 4, which is focus on your own behavior. So this kind of goes into the law of attraction and channeling your own behavior into aligning with your end goal. So if you don't know what the law of attraction is, just as a quick little summary, what you think of or what you put your energy into, you will attract that energy back into your life. So negative or positive, whatever you think or feel or are projecting into the universe is going to send that back to you. With that being said, try not to focus on the end goal so much. Instead, think of these small, manageable tasks that you have assigned yourself and focus your energy into accomplishing this small task, like one action at a time. Because again, you can't control the end goal, but you can control your own behavior day by day. And if you can channel your energy into completing one small task at a time, that will eventually build up into achieving your end goal. Also, I've been learning a lot about the law of attraction and the power of manifestation and everything like that. So if you guys want a video or kind of explain that and talk about that, then just comment down below or give this video a thumbs up and I will look into that. Tip number 5 is don't make it an option. Give yourself a mandatory end date so that you have a manageable, an end. You have a time where you're supposed to have accomplished this goal. You have to be committed to accomplishing that goal by this end date. You have to make the decision to be committed. So many people are interested in making this change, or they're interested in making good grades, but you have to be committed and not just interested in accomplishing a goal. So many people end up quitting with their New Year's resolutions or giving up on their goals so soon just because they are not passionate themselves about what it is that they're trying to do, and they make it an option. Don't make it an option, make it mandatory. My sixth tip is to visualize your goals. Again, this kind of ties in with the law of attraction and putting your energy out into creating these goals for yourself and actively visualizing yourself with the life you want. A great tip that I've heard really works, and that I actually haven't done myself, but I am going to make a video in this productivity series either later this month or in January, is making a vision board. I'm really excited about that. I've heard it's really cool to have, and again, you can't just make it and then leave it there and all your dreams will come true. Just visualizing yourself with the life you want or having achieved these goals is actually a really great way to like practice attracting that energy into your life. Hanging it up somewhere or just writing your goals down and having that like as the like on your wall or like your screensaver on your phone or something, but keeping your goals centered in your life, making it a priority and actually seeing them every day instead of just writing them down and saying, oh, I want this by the end of the year, and then putting it in a drawer and never seeing it until December, and then you're like, well, I didn't accomplish anything. That's not the way to go about this. Keep your goals centered in your life. Visualize yourself with the life you want. Just visualizing it is not going to magically make everything happen, but it's a good way to practice that energy and just keeping you motivated and reminding yourself of what your goals are. Tip number 7 is the hardest for some people, including me, like big time. Don't procrastinate. Easier said than done. It's actually really hard, but it really is such a great tip to have. You gotta just do things sometimes. Like, there's so many excuses you could have, and you have to do it. I know it's annoying when people say, don't procrastinate, just do it. And you're like, well, I can't really do that because it's really hard. I know, I've been there. A good tip that I kind of have to beat procrastination is if you have a planner or you schedule your day or anything, set aside specific time for whatever it is you do to get closer to your goal, like in your planner. Like, set aside time on purpose that you spend solely on doing whatever it is you have to do. This applies not only with goals, but also just in your daily life. If you have an assignment or you have to get some work done, just set aside time in your planner ahead of time so that you know when you're going to be doing that, what you need to work on. That's really the biggest tip that's helped me with not procrastinating. I hope it helps you guys, because I know procrastination is awful and that's not a good thing to have when trying to accomplish your goals. And my last tip is to check in on your progress. So this doesn't mean doing this all the time, every single day, because that's gonna feel really just a lot of pressure on you, and it's not gonna feel good when you do it every day and you're like, well, I didn't get anything done this day, because sometimes we need more than just one day to get something done. Especially with bigger goals, even if you make it smaller, you're still gonna need more time to do that. So check in every few months, really just a few times a year. Keep a specific like journal or a piece of paper with your goals on them. Detailed goals, not just I want to make all A's or I want to lose 20 pounds. You have to detail how you're going to do that. So every few months or so, or at the 6-month mark, regroup, check in with yourself, see how much progress you've made, or what you can do to change what you're doing, or if you need to change some of your smaller steps, go ahead and do that. Whatever works for you. Just check in with yourself and make sure you're on the right track. It's always a good idea to check your progress, and it's really motivating if you've seen that you've made a lot of progress. Maybe with like a weight loss thing, take a picture of yourself like before with like different angles and stuff, and then in a few months see if there's any change. And it could be really nice if there is, and if there's not, maybe you're doing something wrong, or you could change some things up to get a more effective workout or an effective way to accomplish that. So those are all my tips for accomplishing your goals for the new year, or just in general. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be posting a new video every week that has to deal with productivity and making your life better. getting organized, planning, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you subscribe, leave a comment if you want, and yes, I will see you guys in my next video.